And we are live. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to our live tonight. My name is Ying Harlan. I'm a proud wife, mom, and recently retired corporate employee after many years working in the corporate world. Originally from the Philippines and now living here in Ontario, Canada. My journey has taught me the importance of hard work, resilience, and staying open to new opportunities. Like many other people, I spent years working hard to provide for the family and build a better future. But along the way, I realized that life is not just about working harder, it's also about creating more time freedom, flexibility, and options for the future. Tonight, together with my amazing guests, will be having a real talk and honest conversation about life, business, retirement, opportunities, and personal growth. So, thank you for spending your time with us, and we hope tonight's discussion inspires and encourages you in some way. So, let me bring them into the stage. First, we have Sis Mavic. Sis Mavic is a retired
Hello.
government employee who continues to inspire others by staying active, open minded, and willing to embrace new opportunities even after retirement. Hello, Sis Mavic.
Hello, good
Welcome.
evening.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me.
And next we have Kuya Kuch. Kuya Kuch, he's an accountant by profession who brings a very practical and analytical perspective when it comes to business, finances, and making smart decisions for the future.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Kuya Kuch. Good evening. And joining us as well is Sis Bernadette, an early childhood educator, a passionate woman, and someone who truly believes in personal growth, lifelong learning, and helping others succeed. Hello, Sis Bernadette. Welcome.
Hello.
All right. And lastly, we have Joseph, a retired IT professional and financial coach who loves educating people about financial awareness, planning ahead, and creating more options for the future. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good
Hello, hello. Good
evening.
evening.
And
Good
thank you for
evening.
saying yes to be in my live tonight. Truly appreciate it.
Thank you for having us again.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, sis.
So, everyone, even though I gave our viewers a bit brief introduction of you, I would like you guys to still please give our viewers a short description of yourself. Start with Sis Mavic, Kuya Kuch, Sis Bernadette, and then Joseph. Go ahead, Sis.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to wherever you are tuning in from around the world. My name is Mavic, originally from the beautiful Philippines, Malasiki, Pangasinan. So, kumusta kayo aminditan? I am currently living here in the beautiful Alberta, Canada. I am a wife, a proud mom of two amazing daughters, and a blessed grandma to two precious grandchildren who inspires me every single day. And before stepping into the digital business, I worked for the government of Alberta as a lab scientist. And after taking early retirement at the age of 55, I decided that life was not over. So it was actually the beginning of a brand new chapter. So today I am a proud digital business owner, and I am passionate about helping hardworking parents and ordinary people to learn on how to create an additional stream of income through digital business. Thank you so much, Sis Yang.
All right, Kuya Kuch, go ahead.
Hello, good evening. I am actually the husband of Julie and the father, the dad of Jackson and Jaya. Yeah, I've got two adult daughters, and we are currently in Michigan, originally from the Philippines as well, in Nueva Vizcaya, Ilocano po ako. And we're just about 16 years here in the US. And I didn't really start early here in the US, but I landed into a job and I've been working for the past 12 months already here in one company. And then I found this digital business that gave me or opened my mind to really look into it because I'm also on the right retiring age, and when you start late in the US, it seems like you got no retirement, especially after pandemic, and that's the fact. So anyway, if you would listen to us and be able to, try to get some inputs from us, and you might be interested later on, just let us know. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Kuya Coach. Hello, Sis Bernadette.
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're tuning from. I am Bernadette, originally from Baguio City, Philippines, and now living here in Canada as an early childhood educator, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. Back to
Thank
you,
you,
sis.
Sis Bernadette. Go ahead, Joseph. Mute, mute.
Yes, good evening and good afternoon to everyone. It's Joseph here from Hamilton, Canada. I am a retired IT professional from the banking industry. I am a father with two wonderful boys. I am a husband as well. I am a self-taught on financial planning, retirement planning, and a very active stock market and real estate investor. So I love, like what Ati Ying said in the introduction, I love to share my knowledge and my experience and lessons learned around those topics. But what I'm really, really proud of is really becoming a digital business entrepreneur like these people here with me. And I started this business 2 years ago, actually a little over 2 years ago now, and very, very proud and very, very happy with the growth and the personal growth that I've had over the years or so. Sorry, one more thing. Originally from Manila, Philippines. So back to you, Ating.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. So, to our viewers, as you can see, different backgrounds, different experiences, but one common goal to continue learning, growing, and helping others see new possibilities in life. So, now let's proceed with our topic. Okay, our first topic is the power of starting before you feel ready. And I have a question for same question for Sis Bernadette and Kuya Coach. So I'm going to start with Kuya Coach.
Mhm.
Kuya Coach, did you feel ready when you started this journey? Why or why not?
No, I was actually very curious, so I don't know anything. And normally, I do understand that if I would go into something new, I know that I have to learn first. So I was not ready. I don't know anything. That's precisely why we always say you don't need experience, because in my experience, I didn't know nothing. And I started anyway. So that's my answer. Very short. I'm not ready.
That's good. All right, thank you. Hello, Sis Bernadette. Same
Hello, hello.
question for you. All right. Did you feel fully ready when you started this journey? Why or why not?
Thank you, Sising, for that wonderful question. But honestly, I didn't feel fully ready when I started my digital business journey. I had doubts, questions, and fears, just like many people do. But I realized that waiting to feel perfectly ready can sometimes stop us from growing. Sometimes growth begins the moment we decide to take the first step, even while feeling uncertain. You don't need to really have everything figured out before you begin. What matters most is having the courage to start, the willingness to learn, and the commitment to keep going. So your future can change from one decision to believe in yourself and to try something new. Back to
All
you.
right. Thank you, Sis Bernadette. All right. The second topic is, what if your job disappeared tomorrow? And my question goes for Mavic and Joseph. So I'll start with Sis Mavic. Sis Mavic, if your main source of income suddenly disappeared tomorrow, how prepared do you think most people would be?
Wow, that is a very scary question, actually. Actually, that is very a real talk because I saw it in my corporate before. Even though they are already have their masters or they have a PhD, their job wasn't really secured. So if that happened to you or to anybody else, you are not prepared. And so that's why with our digital business, it's really, really a great idea to have that side hustle on the side. Whether you already have your job, it's always good to have another what do you call this, like an emergency fund that you could take out. If it happens that tomorrow you are out of the job, you have something to fall back on. So that would be my short question to that. And always have a good preparation in your financial planning. And no matter how secured you are, you think in your job, you always have to have something to fall back on. So that would be my short question to that. Thank you, Sis Yang.
All right, thank you. So for Joseph, same question for you. If your main source of income suddenly disappeared tomorrow, how prepared do you think most people would be?
Hmm. Yeah, no, I agree with Sis Mavic. It's a very good question. No? So honestly, to be honest with you, I don't think most people are as prepared as they hope they are, actually. And I mean, I lived through this even with my corporate years, over 30 years in the banking industry. I would say that a lot of people get surprised about when these things happen. But the problem is that they get complacent with their day-to-day lives, right? I mean, they work hard, they provide for their families, they pay the bills, they contribute to their pensions, and hopefully everything will work out for the future, right? So sadly, um, life has a way of reminding us that nothing is guaranteed, right? So company restructures, economies changing, inflation rises, unexpected things happen, right? Believe it or not, um, during my career, the 30 plus years career, I had to undergo 11 executive changes in my career, and many restructures happened throughout the way, and I will say a lot of people were let go, and surprisingly, obviously, they weren't prepared, right? So that's one reason why I started becoming more intentional about learning other ways to grow personally and financially, right? That's why I started teaching myself about financial management, retirement planning and stuff like that. But not out of fear, out of wisdom and out of preparation, really, right? That's what really gave me the motivation to do so. For me, it wasn't just making the money; it was really creating options, flexibility, and peace of mind for my family and for our future. Okay. So yeah, so I believe many people today are realizing that relying on one income can be very, very risky because the world is changing so fast. Okay, it really is changing so fast. So that's why more people are becoming open to learning new skills, exploring digital opportunities like us, and building something on the side while they can still do it. Okay, but at the end of the day, preparedness isn't only financial, it's really a mindset thing. It is really a mindset thing. So being willing to adapt and learn and grow make all the difference in life, right? So that's my answer. At the end, back to you.
All right, thank you, Joseph. All right. In today's fast changing world, depending on only one source of income can feel uncertain. So more people are realizing the importance of having a backup plans, like you guys said, learning new skills and creating additional income streams to build greater security and peace of mind for the future. All right, thank you everyone for sharing all your thoughts on all these two topics. We're going to be very short topics for tonight, but let's do a group sharing, a one-line question and a one-line answer. So the engaging question that I have is, do you think people regret the chances they took or the chances they never took? I'll start with Kuya Kuch. Muted.
Well, if I would be that person, I'd say I'd regret. You know what? The only thing that would really be more important to realize for me is any opportunity is a blessing. And when you turn down a blessing, well, you miss the chance. So it's really very important for you to have that kind of perception that anything that comes, it should be, you should be open, you know. I don't know why, I just cannot understand why would people decline or deny for them to take a look of something that might change their life. I don't understand that part. As I said, if I would be the one and I declined it, I'd say I would really regret it. I would say, well, probably I would say, oh, maybe it's not my chance yet. But you know
I
what?
did.
The answer is so long. It should be one liner. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We have lots of time. So yeah, so you're saying that the for you regretting the chances they took or they didn't took. They never took.
Oh yeah, I regret that they never took, of course,
Okay. Okay. So
because
that's what
yeah,
I wanted to know.
I
Yeah.
regret that they never took. Yes, yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's very true sa ating business ngayon, right? Kasi pag nakalagpas na yung chances na yon, tapos may nakita ka, para ka magsisisi. But it's still not too late to go back, right?
That's actually one way for you to redeem yourself. You're just gonna say
That's
it to
right.
yourself, it's not yet too late. But honestly, when you do it right away, it's gonna be better than later.
That's true. Very true. All right. Thank you, Kuya Kuch.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll the next I will ask Joseph. So men first.
Wow. Thank you, thank you.
Asa na si Joseph? Nawala.
Ito,
Ayun.
I'm here.
Do you think people regret? Ba't bumabalik si Kuya Coach? Okay, do you think people regret the chances they took or the chances they never took?
Okay, so my one-liner answer is I believe most people regret the chances they never took
Yep.
because of two words. What if often stays longer in the heart than failure ever does.
You can explain a little better.
I can explain it a little better.
A
Well,
little longer, a little longer.
yeah, so I would say at the Ying that a lot of people I've heard them say, "Oh, sana sana I did this, sana I did that,"
Okay.
or "What if I did this? What if I did that?" Right? But a lot of it was um, towards regret,
Yeah.
and sometimes, actually, most of the time, that regret stays with them forever, and it's a chance and opportunity that they had, that they wish they had, but they never took advantage of it, right? So it hurts. To me, it hurts longer than thinking that, oh, I tried it, but I failed, right? Because
Mm,
people have that negative thinking. To them, failure is a bad thing. Well, failure is not a bad thing. It really is just a lessons learned, right? So people are not thinking those through very, very well. That what if those two words really something that turns into regret later on if they find out that it's something that they could have done something about or better, right, for themselves, right? So to me, a lot of people that I've met carry that regret, and that's because they really did not give themselves enough courage to try something, you know, new or something they're uncomfortable with. And that's why I said earlier, people get complacent because they just get used to things, doing things the same thing over and over again. They forget to think out of the box, right? So to me, I always think that because I hear this all the time, right? I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Or what if I did this? What if I did that? And the only answer I have really for them is give it a try. Why not try? Right? So
all right. Thank you, Joseph. All right, let's go to Sis Bernadette. Sis Bernadette, do you think people regret the chances they took or the chances they never took?
All right. Thank you, Sis Ying. So, ang aking one-liner for that is naniniwala ako na may pinagsisisihan ang karamihan ang mga pagkakataong hindi talaga nila sinubukan. Dahil ang mga what if sa mga pinalalampas na oportunidad ay mas mabigat kesa sa mga race na sinusubukan natin. So, I'll explain a little bit. Madalas kasi
Yes,
kahit
please.
mahirap at nakakatakot sumubok, may natutunan pa rin tayo sa bawat risk na ginagawa natin. Whether nagtagumpay tayo o hindi man, pero kapag hindi natin sinubukan, naiiwan tayo sa tanong na paano kaya kung ginawa ko? O at minsan habang buhay nating itong dadalhin na sana ginawa ko, ano kaya ang nangyari? So ang kabiguan pwedeng lampasan. Pero ang pagsisisi sa hindi pagkilos ay mas mahirap kalimutan. So kaya mas mabuting sumubok at matuto kesa manatiling puno ng pagdududa at what
Oh,
if lagi sa huli.
Alright, thank you. Tuwang-tuwa yung ating mga kasama dito sa mga nagsasalita.
Magandang title ng kanta yan eh. Yung,
Galing.
oh,
ano
Oo,
kaya?
ang nasisisi.
Thank you, Sis Bernadette. Alright, Sis Mavic, do you think people regret the chances they took or or the chances they never took? Go ahead, Sis
well,
Mavic.
thank you so much for the question. Why my one line answer to that is probably probably because I would say probably they regretted it, and probably they should have took it. Well, one answer to that is that the biggest opportunities in life often begin with one brave decision. So to all our viewers, if someone presented to you about the opportunity of having this digital business, say yes and learn the business later. Because you know why? If you accept this learning ability and developing skills into this digital business, even if you don't know yet all of it yet, you are becoming leading into your growth and the success, and also the possibilities that when you start action despite of your fear or uncertainty, this might be for you. So why not take the chance, right? So don't be sorry, say yes to the opportunity. Thank you, Yang.
Alright, thank you, Sis Mavic. For me naman is growth usually begins just outside our comfort zone. So, wag na tayo maghintay na yung ready ka. Kasi sometimes na, it's good thing na hindi ka ready. Just take the chance. Diba? May kanta yun, diba? Kuya Coach, take a chance on me.
Aba.
Hindi yun ah.
Give me
But that's
a
what I
chance. Rick Sigreto naman yun, di ba yun?
Secret.
Pag-ibig naman yun.
Anyway, thank you guys for sharing your thoughts on that. All right, let's do promote your website to everyone. So we start with Sis Mavic again. We'll do that. Okay, go ahead, Sis Mavic.
Hello, everyone. This is Mavic again. To all of you, our followers, our viewers, especially to the hardworking parents, mom and dads, grandparents, retirees like us, if you are looking for some ways to earn extra revenue for your family, please don't hesitate to message us. Each of one of us here have a link where you can register your name and your email address, and it will be directed you to a complimentary webinar where it explains the overview of the business. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message us. My website is www.mvhansen.com. Thank you, Sis Yang.
All right, thank you, Sis Mavic. Go ahead, Joseph.
Yes, thank you. So again, for those of you who are actually watching this on live or on a replay, this is not by luck, right? It's divine appointment. You're actually watching this because you want something for a change, right? So for those of you who are sitting on the fence trying to figure out whether they should continue or not, or taking that chance, by all means, the best thing we can tell you is take that baby step, but do your homework, right? So, yeah, we're just so proud being part of this digital business because we feel that this digital business is truly, truly a gold mine. I've called it a gold mine because it answers a lot of boxes that, for me, that is in owning a digital business. So, for those of you, again, just click our websites. Any websites here, register your full name and email address, and we'll certainly connect with you and allow you or walk you through in terms of learning about this digital business. So thank you. Back to you, Ate Ying.
All right. Go ahead, Sis Bernadette.
Oh, hi once again. So kung gusto nyo ng pagbabago, so kailangan may magbago. So we need to act right now, not tomorrow, but today. So siya nga po pala ang aking website at www.bernadettejourney.com or kahit sa anumang website pwede nyo pong puntahan kasi po isa lamang po ang aming layunin, tumulong at makatulong at magka-transform ng inyong mga buhay. Gaya ng buhay na ginawa sa amin ng business na ito.
Wow, lalim lalim.
Hirap.
Ang lalim, hindi ko madig.
Galing. Uuwi ng Pilipinas kasi, uwi ng Pilipinas.
Uwi ng Pilipinas, nagsasanay magtagalog.
Kaya nagsasanay.
Alright, Kuya Coach. Go ahead, Kuya Coach.
Alam mo, nung ako ay pumunta sa website ng aking, hindi ko naman siya kilala, stranger from Hawaii. Alam mo nangyari sa akin? Naging kaibigan ko yun.
Wow.
Nalagdagan ng kaibigan ko pala. Pag pumapasok ka pala sa website ng mga yan, nagiging kaibigan mo yung tao. Alam mo, ito yung mga hindi nyo naiintindihan, pero pag ginawa nyo, kahit sa anong website na yan, pinasok mo, magiging kaibigan mo kami. Pero in the long run, magiging business partner. Every day po, pag gising ko, pag nakakakita po ako ng lead, yung tinatawag naming lead, sila po ay pumapasok sa website ko. Natutuwa po ako. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Diyos. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi nagtiwala sila sa akin.
Yes.
Napakasarap na test po kasi yun eh. Pag pumasok sila sa ino-offer mo, ibig sabihin nagtrust sila. Pero sa bandang negatibong parte naman, pag binigay mo sa kaibigan mo pero hindi niya pinasok, huwag ka magdamdam na hindi ka pinagkakatiwalaan. Pero kung tutuusin, yun po ang pumapasok sa isip ko. Tama ba? Tama yun eh. Noong unang-una na ginagawa ko po itong business na to, talagang pinamudmud ko po yan, yung website kong yan. Ni isa walang pumasok. Ang sakit talaga, ang kirot. Kaya napakahalaga po itong sinasabi namin sa inyo. Kasi matetest po ang person mo. Noong nakita ko na bakit hindi nila tinitignan mga kaibigan ko, nung nakaibigan pa, bakit? Bumabalik ako sa sarili ko. Tinutulungan ko ngayon ang sarili ko para baguhin yung sarili ko. So nakita nyo yung website na yan, marami pong nagagawa yan. Maliban sa magkakaroon ka ng kaibigan, babaguhin ang sarili ko. Maaaring tama, baka ayaw niya sa akin. Baka merong mga bagay na ayaw niya sa akin. Right? Kaya binabago niya ako. Kaya itong digital business na to, hindi lang po ito dahil gusto mong yumaman. Para maging yumaman din ang pagkatao mo. Kaya inaanyayahan po namin kayo. Kung gusto niyo pong sinasabi namin, ano pa bang inaantay niyo? Mamili na lang po kayo. Sa gwapo, parehas naman kami gwapo. Lahat naman mga ladies namin ito, magaganda. At lalo kang gaganda kung ikay babae. At gwapo pa rin palagi kung ikaw ay lalaki. Kaya ano pang inaantay mo? Gusto mo o hindi mo? Okay. Maraming salamat po. Seriously. Dito po lahat nag-umpisa. Lahat po ng mga business owners sa buong mundo. Dito nag-umpisa yung from scratch at sila'y nasa tugatog na po ng tagumpay. Ito po ang umpisa ninyo kaya huwag niyo pong hindi pansinin ito. Maaring sinasabi siguro ng Diyos sa inyo ngayon, pinapatawa ko kayo, binibigyan ko kayo ng konting kiliti sa emosyon para pakinggan mo ako. Pero actually, ang nagsasabi sa inyo, Diyos na nasa harap mo na. Kaya yun po ang gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo, paabot ko lang sa inyo ang aming puso. Try nyo po. Maraming salamat po.
Alright. Thank you, Kuya Coach. Talaga naman, oo, talaga. Galing, galing. Oh, man. Lagi may buhay pag guest ko yan si Kuya Coach.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you, everyone.
Isa pa, pwede bang paabol?
Oh, okay.
Ito for the past month, ang dami talaga akong leads. Lahat sila naging kaibigan ko sa Facebook. Isipin mo yun, marami nang nagtatanggap sa akin sa Facebook. Ibig sabihin, nagbabago na ako. Hindi tulad ng panahon ng unang-una ko nung 2022, ni isa wala. Kaya ako natutuwa. Kaya shout out po yung mga kaibigan ko sa Singapore. Ayan.
Wow.
Bago lang po niya. Kaya panoorin mo yan, ha? Cherry, ha? Shout out sa iyo. I'm rooting for you. Huwag kang mag-alala. Mamahalin namin ang iyong journey. Kasi mahal ko rin ang journey ko. Hindi natin sisirain. Maraming salamat.
BFF. BFF.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. To all our viewers, tonight's conversation reminds us that growth does not begin when everything is perfect. It begins the moment we decide to take action despite our fears and uncertainties. In today's fast changing world, more people are realizing the importance of creating additional options, learning new skills, and building greater security for their future. So, no matter your age, your background, or profession, it's never too late to start exploring new possibilities. Sometimes the smallest decision today can create the biggest difference tomorrow. Sorry. As we always say, nothing changes if nothing changes. If we want different results, we must be willing to step outside our comfort zone and stay open to learning. And if tonight's conversation resonated with you, stay connected with any one of us. Send us a message. Join our free information webinar to learn more. You never know, the opportunity you've been looking for could start with simple one conversation. Okay, guys.
May comments. Yung binanggit kong pangalan, Sherry Ann Crespo Sandico from Singapore. Nag-comment siya. Wow, look at that.
Yes. Hello, Sherry Ann Crespo. Welcome. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And then, nagpasalamat siya sa iyo. Salamat, sir. Wow. Ayan. All right. Again, guys, thank you so much for showing up tonight. And galing na mga answer. Safe travels to Sis Bernadette going to the Philippines and Sis Brother Joseph going to Cancun.
Travel.
They're both leaving tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy your holidays.
Thank you.
And I'm going next week. All right.
Thank you.
So say goodbye to our viewers, but don't go away. Okay, wait. We have another. Sherry Ann also says, I'm listening while working.
That's good. That's doable. Kaya ganun ang sikreto. Pag busy ka, isingit-singit mo lang.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's say goodbye to our viewers.
Okay, salamat ulit.
God bless everyone.
Salamat. Maraming salamat.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.